Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap. Today's deck guide is titled The Stone Spectrum. Ongoing Thanos had about 15 minutes of fame back when the Thanos Lockjaw was the strongest deck imaginable, but now is making a serious comeback with some of the new tools that the ongoing suite of synergies has, and with how powerful Professor X is positioned in the meta right now, being a powerful counter to move, bounce, and even having some pretty nice lineups up against the high evolutionary matchup. This deck thrives around being able to set up the powerful Professor X, be able to lend assistance back to him through buffs from the Spectrum, through landing Jeff back onto his lane, and then even mass buffs from the Blue Marvel or the Ka-Zar to be able to elevate your power at that one early lockdown location. Then we have the Valkyrie to be the fixer agent for the other lane to be able to give ourselves the victory. She synergizes just as strongly with everything that we have going on here, as long as we have ongoing buffs that are putting us over the top of what the opponent is going to be. Once Valkyrie equalizes all the power at the lane, then we're going to end up coming out ahead. And with Ghost, we have the dirty little trick to make sure that we flip last and the opponent doesn't have any surprises left in the tank by the time that the Rainbow Road Sword slashes down on their heads. Let's get into our gameplay. Onslaught Citadel is going to fuel us to some incredible heights. We'll throw Ant-Man over there. I love Thanos decks. I've been playing them for a very long time. We have so many different layers here in the list of the backbone of Thanos and the stone's efficiency, the zoo point generation power, but then this wide range of control cards. Valkyrie, Shang Chi, Professor X gives us answers to pretty much anything. Armor protects our one cost from the Shang Chi. Professor X can do so as well. So you're happy about something. I think I'll just throw armor over here. Kicks multiple man, so you're like a Phoenix list. Should have held onto the armor, I suppose. Could have locked down right here. Alright. Shang-Chi, Valkyrie at your service. We'll throw Jeff down for now. Here's the grab. So are you going to go all the way into Phoenix Force, or are you just going to move this 7-power multiple man? Get the Spectrum. Buff it again. I want to kill it. I could smack it with my sword right now. It's kind of funny. Just to bring it back down. Take away all the buff from the Hulkbuster. But I think I'll just do this and still wait. Peak was not great. Alright. Mid's full. There goes Nova. From what? You just run Nova. Okay, well. Don't love this. I could play the Prof X over here, right? Lock it down for the dub. But then what are we really doing after that? Valkyrie Chi, I suppose. Valkyrie Chi moved Jeff. We got the Craven. Killmonger. Yeah. Buffs. So close to the Chi range. 8 power. Ah, it's infuriating. Mind Stone. Only I had something just a little cheaper. Just a little cheaper. But I can still do this. Equalize. Go ahead. Unfortunately, she will set her power back down to 3. And, I mean, again, unfortunately, hitting the Power Stone cripples us. Otherwise, we could have set it up to be, well, potentially a tie. We'll still flip. Heimdall? That is Heimdall. Kicks over, comes back. It's not enough. Valkyrie edges you out, Heimdall. Ooh. In the Battle of the Asgardians, Valkyrie comes out on top. Ooh, Valkyrie, Power Stone, Ka-Zar. Mind Stone's always turn 1. It's always turn 2 as well if you can swing it. Later on in the game, I mean, you still want it if you can grab the stones. Space Throne. Thanos, will you possess the Space Throne? No. We're going to Reality Stone that. We don't really like the tight locations that much. And then I throw Power Stone. So I want to be able to Time Stone on 3 to accelerate into Prof X or Blue Marvel. I have a lot of 5 costs that I want to be able to get to the board. Blue Marvel on Bar Sinister has been a classic. Invisible Woman, one of the only ways to be able to shake initiative from a ghost team. Alright, I think I'll Time Stone here. I guess I'll throw Ghost over on the side. I don't think the initiative is going to come into play all that much here. There is the BM. And that's actually nice, opening it up for us to be able to see what's going on. Ooh, Spectrum on Bar Sinister as well. Could be incredible, but I think I'm going to go for the Blue Marvel. I mean, come on. Mass buffs onto all the stones. If only the Reality Stone wasn't there. If we find Blue Stone, we can still take it away. But then it's only 1 open space, so I don't think we can really swing that. Still play this. What are you doing with the Invisible Woman? And now you're not playing behind the Invisible Woman? What are you trying to show? Right, we're pretty easy to be able to beat on Bar Sinister. We should be very hard to beat anywhere else. She-Hulk, you're Hela. Right? And you can't beat this. Prof X comes in, locks it down, Shang Chi kills She-Hulk, and then what? What you gonna do? You play something else big, I kill that too because I got the Ghost. Ghost severely overlooked. Now you're gonna be even more disappointed that this Professor X lined up. And then Spectrum of Fire. Oh, I love this. Look at this, the glow. 6, 12, 17 points Spectrum right here. That's what I thought. Victory. Reality Stone onto Clintar straight away. I could also set up the Ghost. I don't know. I don't really like Clintar. I would rather keep all of my little 1-cost tokens to get mass buffs, and we get the Great Web. Well, we're going to be treated into a miserable game either way, I suppose. Vibranium Mines. I don't want to add extra detritus into the deck. We'll do something like this, but then Power Stone probably gets shuffled over. Yep. Joy, oh joy. Ham out Thanos. That's fine. This deck, fairly resilient to ham. Losing Thanos is not a big deal. Losing Spectrum, you can normally deal with that as well. Okay, so I go Space Stone. That'll let me move something out to the side. Then I'll play Time Stone. These cards will not reveal, though, so I'm not actually getting to accelerate my 5-cost. I get to accelerate into Pig. And I get Jeff. Well, you're a nice placeholder, I suppose. Wow, you're just going to fill up the Great Web just like that? Ah, you're not. You have the Falcon. Okay, Falcon bounce. I gotcha. The Demon as well. That's my Prof X. Alright, Prof X is a great tool up against bounce. Brilliant tool up against bounce. And here we have 6 energy to be able to play up against them. And the freedom of movement. Throw burrito. I think I go Prof X mid. They're quite likely to land over here rather than playing into the Vibranium Mines, so they could go to Vibranium Mines. I'm not sure if this version, the Falcon version of the deck, runs Chavez or not. If you run Chavez on turn 5, they don't care about playing into the Vibranium Mines. I do have other ways to be able to buff mid. Like I throw Jeff, I can play Blue Marvel. But it'll be hard to keep up with their tempo overall if that's what I have to do. I land 1 card. What is it? fast. We got him. Oh. Feels good, feels good. Draw Vibranium. I draw Vibranium. That's actually excellent? Is it just excellent? I can move Jeff. I can... do I want to throw the Shang Chi? Like Shang Chi Vibranium? Are you gonna play big cards or are you gonna play tiny cards? What are you gonna do? With only 4 spaces, I don't think I have to worry about the hit monkey getting too big. So Blue Marvel Vibranium is a little bit more points. They could have the Jeff. You know what? We'll swing for it. Come on. Vibranium land. Alright. It is the big monkey. Up to 9. Ooh, Ant-Man to 6. Right, Ant-Man to 6. I think that could be what's too much. Gonk. Come on, G. Oh, yes, it takes away. What? Jeff moves away? Jeff can get pulled out by the Great Web. Oh, my guy's never won with this deck before. Impressive, impressive. I didn't realize Jeff could get yoinked away from the Professor X like that. It makes sense. He's so slippery that it would still be able to target him. But it's, it obviously didn't matter for winning the match or not. Shang Chi was what I had to do. I needed some other buff over here. I needed Ka-Zar or Blue Marvel earlier in the game. So Lemuria kind of murdered us because it prevented the Time Stone accelerating us onto the early 5 cost. Well, good game, good game. Mind Stone on 1, Raft appears, and this is our game. Zoop, zoop. Versus Bounce? Alright. I know that I didn't just verse you, but I did just play up against Bounce, so I'm playing a little mad. Just so my opponent knows. Play here. Use Space Stone to be able to open it back up. Next turn. Snap on him. I ain't scared. This is the start that Thanos dreams of. It's just every stone in hand. You get to draw all the rest of your deck. You have all this presence on the board. Blue Marvel Ka-Zar buffs them all up to meaningful levels. Valkyrie does as well. Spectrum does as well. Ooh, Shang Chi. There's the Valk. Perfect. Don't care if your base cost is whatever it is. Valkyrie is going to equalize. Isle of Silence. The Isle of Silence. Give me Power Stone. Give me Space Stone. Take that away. I like my ongoing abilities. Thank you very much. Yeah, this will allow me to move something to the side. Raft is primed to be able to land Valkyrie. Soul Stone would let me get the win. Quantum Realm. I play okay there with all the mass buffs that I get. Yeah, this feels fine. The Orca. Okay, well, free 11. See what they have to answer that.
I am inevitable.
Also the 20 power Thanos, by the way. Oh. Incredible. I can drop 31 points there on the last turn and the opponent's not going to know what hit him. You move. Did I play Time Stone on 2 or 3? I think I played it on 2, right? Yeah, 5 cost is not available. I can just play Ka-Zar. What are you... You're snapping? You see it's the Nexus, right? Am I crazy? You just play Ka-Zar here, Blue Marvel mid, Thanos Orca. I know bounce makes a lot of points. It doesn't make 31 points. It has to do it twice if you move, I think. Right, we move Power Stone there? Yeah. After a move, like the ongoing is deactivated, then reactivated or something. However they calculate it. You're bounce with a goblin? Well. Okay. Be that way. $20 power Thanos on top of what I already have. It's still very good. How much are you going to be able to play here right now? I might want to play Valkyrie. Honestly, it'd be a little worried about Iron Man. I think that's all though. 2 cards, so it's not Iron Man. I guess it could be next turn. Nick Fury, you're just something else. You are not bounce. Not at all. Ooh. Kitty sticks? Is that a little kitty sticking to the board that I see? Alright, sorry Thanos. I think Valkyrie is actually safer here, guys. We just play this and then we play Orca. Yeah. Because they flip first. They have to be able to drop their cards down, swing the sword, pick the green goblin up. Yeah, thank you for this. It'll be a 7 power for my side now. Level off all of the cards that they played. Unless there's something ongoing that's a bigger engine than Ka-Zar Blue Marvel buffing their side. We got it. Play you as well. Oh, if only Dazzler could have fit in, right? The maxed out board, baby. Oh, they do have the Devil D. Maybe we should have gone Shang. And we still win these.
Victory.
We just create so much pressure across the entire board. It's amazing. That's so good. How often do you guys see that? Downbot the Nexus by 7, but then you still win. So here is the deck in all of its glory again. I feel like this deck doesn't really have bad matchups. Of course, the Killmonger's trying to hunt you down, but between Armor and Professor X, you've got abilities to be able to keep your 1 cost alive. And especially in a Conquest match, you can start to adapt and style your play around being able to make sure that the stones stay alive where they need to. In Ranked, it might catch you out by surprise a couple times. You'll drop some cubes to that, but you will definitely be stealing them right back with the surprise buffs from the Spectrum or the Valkyrie leveling factor. Love the deck. If you guys pick this one up, I hope it earns you many cubes on your climb up to infinite. Until next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.